It seems I'm not the only one who think female police officers shouldn't be on the front line policing on the beat. That seems to be Reform UK's new stance. Even their female MP thinks female police officers walking down the street on the beat look vulnerable. Because they are. They may be brave, they may be competent, they're just not strong enough. When you think the most violent criminals in society are men, then we need bigger, tougher, stronger men to deal with them. We don't need 5'1", 5'2" female police officers. They're not strong enough. That's my only concern here, is better policing. Better policing to keep you safe, to keep me safe. Reform say they're going to get rid of all the DEI, the quota filling, all the pink and fluffy nonsense. Good for them. That's exactly what's needed. That's exactly what I was going to do if I'd been elected last year as Mayor of Greater Manchester. I'd have changed Greater Manchester Police inside out. And that's what we need to do with every police force in the country. The courts now have said police officers shouldn't be in uniform dancing at Pride. Well, good. I've been saying that for 2 decades. I'm glad the courts are finally caught up. But if you want safer streets, if you want to be safer, then we need a much better police force. I'm sure many of the police officers on the front line are decent, hard-working and want to do better. But they can't do better because the system itself is broken. The system itself, their bosses are telling these officers, you can't police those streets the way you used to 2 decades ago. You've got to treat this community differently from this community. That's how we're policing the UK, 2-tier policing we call it. And it has to stop. And we have to stop lowering the bar to help other people join the police. We have to reduce the fitness so more women can join. That's what we did in the 70s. And then in the 80s and 90s, we need more ethnic minorities to join. Start reducing standards again so we can get more of them joining. How about we increase the standards, the recruitment standards of police officers, and then just pick the best? And if it turns out we get 99% straight white men being police officers, then so be it. Because we'll be safer, there'll be less crime. And the reason why we started recruiting more ethnic minorities, more women, is because the police had done such a good job and crime was so low we could afford to start being pink and fluffy. But being pink and fluffy over decades takes us to where we are now. And where are we now? On the verge of civil war, on the verge of mass violence. We're seeing it outside migrant hotels. You can't pull your phone out in London without being robbed. People are being stabbed. 100,000 girls are being raped. And we're still not looking at the police going, you need to do better. And any police officer or police chief constable who tells you we need more money, no, you don't need more money. Giving you more money just increases your incompetence. What we need to do is get rid of the top layer of police across the country and recruit from within those police forces people with a backbone. People who know old-fashioned policing, get in there, get stuck in, take that criminal down. No more pink and fluffy. But along those lines, we still need to respect the public. It's a fine line being a police officer and running a police force. I get that. It's a difficult job. I get that. But just because it's a difficult job doesn't mean we have to accept incompetence. Because at the end of the day, we're the customers. We pay their wages and we want a better service. So hopefully Reform will keep going on about this and talking about this. Whether or not they'll do anything about it once to empower, who knows? Because there'll be lots of barriers to them changing anything as they're finding out now in their local councils. It's okay being in power, but if the people employed to carry out your instructions don't want to carry out your instructions, there's nothing you can do about it unless you've got a plan. If Reform get to number 10 Downing Street, their plan shouldn't be, here's all the little things we're going to change. That'll take 4 years, 5 years and achieve nothing. Reform need to get to 10 Downing Street and go, we're tipping this table upside down. We're going to sack hundreds of thousands of people. We're going to get rid of whole departments. We're going to change the law. We're going to sack judges. They need to go in there like a bull in a china shop. Do it all legal, of course, all through Parliament, but they'll be the government of the day. They need to be thinking big. They need to be thinking how we change the system, not how can we do the best within the system we have. The system is broken. We need to get someone in power to press the reset button. What happens when your computer starts playing up, starts running slowly, keeps crashing? You phone up IT. What do IT tell you? Turn it all off, turn it all on again. And that's what we need to do with the UK. Turn it all off, turn it on again, and do a factory reset. Because our country used to work. Our country used to be one of the best countries in the world, if not the best country in the world. But we took our eye off the ball and we became pink and fluffy. And that's killing us now. Factory reset, that's what we need. And we need to start changing the organisations and public services we pay for, because we demand better and we need better. So we need to sack the top layers so we can start again in some of these organisations. But crime and disorder is going to be the second biggest thing people vote on in the next general election. Number one will be migrant crisis. Number two will be crime and disorder, because our streets are unsafe. Our children are being raped on a daily basis. We can't deport anybody. We've got to let criminals out of jail early so we can put tweeters and Facebook posters in jail. Sexually abuse a child, get to court. You don't go to jail these days. Carry your knife. You don't go to jail these days. We need to fix our criminal justice system. It's going to be the second biggest thing people vote on, and hopefully Reform are pushing that agenda now. See you soon.